What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and today we got the Atlanta Falcons coming up on our MUT 16 unofficial ratings. Hopefully you guys stick around and watch the entire episode and leave us your feedback down below. With the 9th overall pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons selected Vic Beasley. A lot of people compare him to kind of like Bruce Irvin, similar things like that. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker, definitely going to be a pass rusher for the most part, and he is almost certainly going to make an impact right away. Definitely going to be a pretty solid player to start off MUT 16. MUT is usually going to give, rookies some decent cards, especially, the top 10 picks, and being that Beasley is a 9th overall pick, we're going to predict him at a 77 overall. Should be a pretty solid pass rusher, probably, one of the lower tier golds, but still going to be a nice player to start off MUT 16. And for all you Falcons fans out there, you're going to be sure to love him coming off the edge. Just recently, the Falcons signed Chris Chester, and he's going to come in at number 5 on our countdown. Chris Chester is going to likely play left guard. That's where he's almost certainly going to slot in for that offensive line. They got a 1-year deal for him. He used to play on the Redskins in the past season. And he had a pretty solid year, even had a road to the playoffs upgrade, 3 overall higher than his base card. We're going to drop him down to an 82 overall, though. Of course, the Redskins didn't really want him back. Of course, he's on the free agent market this late in the offseason, so who knows exactly how high Chris Chester will be, but we're going to guess an 82 overall for him. Not a terrible card, and should be a pretty nice left guard to start off MUT 16. At number 4 on the countdown, we have Roddy White. He's been on the Falcons since 2005, and he's going to continue to be a pretty dominant force in the receiving core. He's been pretty solid since 2007, that was the year that he posted his first 1,000-yard season, and he had 1,000 yards up until 2013, where he kind of regressed a little bit, but then in 2014 came back a bit, had 921 yards and 7 touchdowns, so definitely had a nice year. And for that, we're going to bump his overall up 1 over his base card in MUT 15. We're going to give him an 83 overall to start off MUT 16. I think that's pretty fair, and Roddy White should definitely be making some plays. Of course, that receiving core is going to be very, very good, I would say, with Julio Jones on the outside as well. But Roddy White, we're predicting at an 83 overall to start off MUT 16. Definitely going to be a nice receiver for almost any team. At number 3 on the countdown is the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, Matt Ryan. He's been kind of slighted a little bit by MUT recently. Of course, got the final edition, which was nice to see. He definitely deserved that, having almost 4,700 passing yards, 28 TDs, and only 14 interceptions. Of course, a pretty nice ratio there for Matt Ryan. But he's had consistently over 4,000 yards almost every season of his career, and over 20 to 25 touchdowns the past 4 years as well. So he's been very good lately, and we're going to give him an 83 overall to start off MUT 16. Going to be one of the higher gold cards, higher gold QBs at least to start off MUT 16, and should be a nice addition. At number 2 on the countdown, we have Jon Asamoah. He was signed by the Atlanta Falcons before this past season, and he definitely had a great year for them. Kind of solidified the right guard position and was a very solid contributor on the squad and the most consistent contributor on the offensive line. He was great in pass protection, as he's been known for, and then was even better than advertised in the run game as well. So we're going to predict that he gets a little bit of an upgrade over his base card in MUT 15, and he goes to an 85 overall for MUT 16. Who knows exactly where he'll end up? He might even be a base elite, but we're going to guess around an 85 overall for Jon Asamoah to start off MUT 16. At number 1 on the countdown, should not be a surprise to anyone watching football last year, but we got Julio Jones, the great receiver for the Atlanta Falcons. Had over 100 catches, almost 1,600 yards, and only 6 touchdowns, which was a little unfortunate to see. He only missed 1 game, so it's kind of surprising that he only scored 6 TDs, but still, fantastic season, absolutely deserving of the position hero that he got near the end of the MUT season. And Julio Jones definitely going to be a fantastic player in MUT 16, one of the best receivers you can get. We're going to predict that he gets an 88 overall to start off the year in MUT 16, definitely deserving of that, and he should be very, very good. So I highly recommend Julio Jones. He's 6'3", great receiver in MUT, and he should be a great pickup. That's it for my top 5 Atlanta Falcons in MUT 16. Let me know if you think I got the list right. I had to leave off a couple guys that I thought might be on the list, notably Desmond Trufant. I really thought he might be on the list. Also, Jake Matthews, I kind of left off as well. So those 2 guys, let me know what you think their overalls are. I was thinking, low 80s for each of them, so I don't know. It was kind of hard to leave them off. It was tough to, really decide in the end, but hey, that's what happens in this series. So next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers. Definitely going to be an interesting episode. They had a bunch of guys leave the team, so we'll see how that shakes out very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.